How to get anything you want in life? Yes and no. So I broke this down into 7 easy to follow steps to make it as simple as possible. And if you follow, I guarantee if you follow all of these steps, you can achieve anything you want in life. No magic tricks, no positive thinking, nothing weird, no waving to the gods, no praying, nothing. This is real, this is logical, this is gonna work for you because it's worked for me. So the first step, you're gonna review. Check this out. So this wheel is split up into 8 sections. Now you can change any of these areas, but try to keep them around the same thing. But you gotta make sure that you do this every year because you'll definitely wanna look back on it every single year. You can't know where you're going without knowing where you've been. All right, step 2, you have to determine your values. Now, by values, I mean by what you value most in life. What's your focus? What's your drive? What do you enjoy doing? What do you think about all the time? What do you fill your space with? These are important questions to ask. What's in your house? What's on your walls? What do you value? One of the best methods of determining your values that I've come across is the one developed by Dr. John Demartini. So here's the link to his page on determining your values. You have to create an account. It's free to create one, and you're definitely gonna want one because once you go through this process of determining your values, it's gonna break it up nicely for you, and then you can save it and refer back to it. Now, what you're looking at here is my hierarchy of values, and this is what you get at the end, and yours is gonna look obviously different than mine unless you value the same things that I value. So that's step 2, guys. Now we're on to step 3. Kickflip and flip-flops. Ow! Step 3. At first it sounds pretty easy. 100 things to do, be, or become. These can be things like skateboarding, mountain boarding, kiteboarding, unicycling. Maybe you guys like building stuff like I do. Whatever it is that you guys like doing, whatever it is that you want to do, be, or become, put it on this list. All right, so you got your list of 100 things to do, be, or become. Now, step 4, we're gonna review it. I want you to put a 1, 5, or a 10 next to each one of those 100 things. The 1 for 1 year, the 5 for 5 year, and the 10 for 10 years. Now, this is part of the secret to achieving anything you want in life. Taking something that's huge and there's no way I could possibly do it, but it's fun to think about. Yeah, we've all had that, but this turns it into a reality. So be realistic when you're setting these goals, these 1, 5, and 10-year goals, because that's gonna be really, really important for the next step, step number 5. All right, step 5. Okay, so step 5 is gonna be really fun. You're gonna pick your top 5 1-year goals and your top 5 and your top 5 10. So this is a good time to critique yourself. You can look at your top 5 for each of the categories, and then you can look at your highest values. And they should kind of match up. If your highest value is traveling, then you should have a lot of 1-year, 5-year, and 10-year goals that have something to do with traveling, right? So hopefully now you have a list of your top 5 1-year goals, which is great because we're gonna go on to step 6. All right, step 6. Wait, what step is this? Step 6. Ding ding. All right, step 6. So step 6 is the most fun step, I think, of this entire 7-step series. Step 6, you're gonna make a vision board. Here's an example for you guys. So get creative with this, have fun with it. You can make it a huge poster. It could be just a little post-it note on your wall, just to remind you of your goal. And now we're gonna move on to step 7. Step 7, we're at the last step. This step is probably the most hard part of this entire 7-step process. and it's mindstorming. If you've never heard of mindstorming, this is a really good technique to literally achieving anything you want, any goal. And I know all of these 7 steps are kind of working towards this, but this one, it took me a long time to figure it out. It took me a long time to realize that this is the most vital part of achieving your goals. Personally, I really hate mindstorming, but it's such a great tool to have at your disposal that you absolutely have to do it. You have to do this to achieve your goals. You can't miss this step. So mindstorming, you're gonna lock yourself away in a deep dark hole, no distractions or nothing. You're gonna sit there with a pen and paper or a laptop or something, and you're going to write one of your goals, just one. Pick your most favorite, your highest value goal, your 1-year goal. And then you're gonna number 1 through 20. And those 1 through 20 things are gonna be 20 things that you can do to achieve that goal. So you're basically taking this huge goal, maybe it's fanciful, maybe you want to travel to someplace exotic, maybe you want to climb a huge mountain, maybe you want to start a business. Whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it if you break it down just right. And I guarantee you, once you go down that list, you're going to get towards the end and you'll be like, well, I think that's pretty much it. I think if I do 1 through 10, I'll be pretty much good to go. Step 7, I guarantee if you guys actually go through all of these and you go check each one off of the list, I guarantee you, you are gonna achieve that goal no matter how big it is. So now you guys have got your values, you got the mindstorming, you got all this stuff. Now what do? And that I think is a big problem, because this is the problem that I have. Yeah, you've done all this stuff, you set your goals, you know your values, all right, I'm good to go, let's go. But then you fall back into a pattern, you go back into your daily routine, your daily life. That's why I want to share with you something that I've been doing, and it's called 8 for the day. You're gonna write 6 professional goals and 2 personal goals. And on your days off or on the weekends, you're gonna reverse it. So on the weekends, you'll have 6 personal goals and 2 professional goals. I just really like how this 8 for the day, you have personal and professional goals every single day. It's not just work, 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 and it's not just personal stuff, play, play, play. All right, so I really like it. It works for me. You should try it. I think it'll work for you too. I know there are definitely going to be some haters out there that say, oh man, you can't really have anything you want in life. The man's going to bring you down. And, oh, the economy's bad and your life sucks. If you think about this, there are no unrealistic goals, only unrealistic timelines. That's why we split everything up into 1, 5, and 10-year goals. There are no unrealistic goals. You can achieve anything you want in a certain time frame. Some of these goals, they might not be 10-year goals. They might be 30-year goals. You can achieve anything that you want in life. You just have to work hard for it. Do the mindstorming, do these things, and I guarantee you, you can do anything you want in life.